What are some small, low-key signs that someone is really intelligent? They can frame and process unfamiliar things quickly as they learn them, and can connect them to familiar things easily both for themselves and in conversing with others. Lots of, "oh, it's like," moments that are on track. They are able to adjust their speech without sounding patronizing to the person they are speaking to. They pay attention to how other people learn and explain things in their terms. I wouldn't know because I'm as thick as pig shit. Asking questions. Curiosity is the true foundation of intelligence. Quick understanding of concepts that they've never encountered before. When you see it, it's mad impressive. A friend who watches a sports game for the first time and immediately picks up on the habits and style of each team. Someone who hears a complicated explanation of something and quickly translates it into something that makes sense. Impresses me every time I see it happen. They are comfortable admitting when they are wrong or don't know the answer. I find it is often in their eyes. Even if they don't say much, their eyes are always scanning. Thinking. Indicative of a very active mental world. A bit like border collies' eyes lol. It's pretty hard to be legitimately funny without being smart. They don't go around telling other people how smart they are. Having interesting conversations. Literally, they have a big variety of them to talk about. They make keen observations about minuscule things. Shows how attentive and aware they are. They take time to ensure their gills are clear of debris. They can debate without vitriol. Really intelligent individuals can present a well-informed argument while leaving emotions aside. And without insulting their opponents. They listen. Intelligent youth don't necessarily do this. Some are little chatterboxes. But they often learn that they make more headway in conversations through listening to others, rather than monopolizing conversation. If they are quiet but engaged, they read everything. My grandpa taught me that one when I was a kid. He said smart people read everything from a gum wrapper to a dictionary. Always stuck with me. I guess that's why I'm the guy that actually reads the manual. Not saying I'm smart, but I'm gonna look like it. These repetitive threads of various ops farming for validation. What common traits, low-effort activities do I already possess or do that indicate I'm actually smart? They don't act like they know everything. They listen, ask questions, take notes, and know better than to run for public office. Thinking before they talk. Glasses. They give you a sense of intelligence when they explain something. Always ends sentences with the word piquant. Can make complex ideas explained in an easier way. When you're complaining, they ask if you want advice, or just someone to listen. I've heard you can tell by looking in their eyes. Pop culture quotes. Brandon Sanderson lived with Jeopardy goat Ken Jennings and his brother for a bit when they were young, and he models his genius characters on him. One thing he said is how they can instantly recall a relevant complimentary fact or reference to something, and he said it frequently took the form of a Simpsons quote. Patience, and they don't make knee-jerk reactions. They have 5 head. He's not quick to tell you that he's intelligent at all. Not speaking to all the half-wits around them. Listening. They really try hard to understand. They aren't on Reddit. Quiet confidence when in discussion and being able to discuss both sides without turning it into an argument. Throwing tantrums. Yelling and screaming as a functional adult because someone has a different opinion than you do. Usually leads me to believe you didn't mentally mature effectively. I have a relatively conservative friend who works in my industry, restaurants, and is extremely tolerant of those around us. Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, no dope, church every Sunday, is against abortion, doesn't agree with immigration policy, etc., etc., etc. We have had very long-winded discussions in the prep room about things like that. And at the end of the day, we agree to disagree and then rock paper scissors on who's doing the floors and who's cleaning the freezer. This isn't a universal, intelligent trait, but a few of the smartest people I know are always a little bit paranoid and very aware of their surroundings. Two people in particular who come to mind are meticulously aware of the small details happening in the moment that most people would just miss. They can get a read on a complete stranger sitting across the room with frightening precision. It's not a well-read, book-smart type of intelligence, but more of a hyper-awareness of all things while still laughing, having fun, or holding a conversation. Like the hardware on their brain works more efficiently. They call out Republicans for being Nazis on Reddit. Good charismatic charm, some would debate, but it comes a long way. Bro, this question had been asked like 1 to 2 days ago. They don't use Reddit. Intelligence is subjective. IMO. People can be smart intellectually but clueless in life. They can play the piano. All the way over on the left.